My wife and I do backpacking, canoeing, hiking. We can throw all that stuff in the back of a truck. You know, it's perfect for the weekend and that weekend getaway thing that we want to do, going into the mountains. And when we go into the mountains, I'm not just driving on pavement, we're going down the forestry trunk road, we're going into four-wheel drive and driving up creek beds to remote lakes and exploring. You've got this luxury sedan, comfort drive, but I've got the power to go anywhere. And taking it out, going wherever I was going, I felt like I was in control. I felt very secure, and I knew I had that power. The things I liked was the tailgate and the way how the tailgate came down, no slamming. I love the mirrors, how they tilted back when I put it in reverse. And I like the view. You know, when I'm sitting in the vehicle, I didn't have any blind spots. So I think everything was very well designed from an exterior perspective. I didn't see anything on the exterior that I would change. Driving along the road and I forgot to signal when I was doing the lane change and my seat vibrated. Wow, that's cool. Backing up in a driveway and I sort of drifted off the lane and oh, the seat vibrated. It's telling me that, look, you got to pay attention to what you're doing. You know, the little things, the collision avoidance really impressed me. You know, driving along and somebody brakes really suddenly and those lights start flashing. You know, it's really helping me be more aware. And I think in today's environment with distracted drivers, having those things in place to assist drivers really makes the vehicle stand out for me. I think, you know, for me, not being distracted but having all the information at my fingertips is important. And this vehicle's got it really well laid out. You know, I've got that big GPS navigation screen. I've got easy access to all of my driving assist buttons, the volume, the phone, speed controls, four-wheel drive, everything was just, it's so accessible that, you know, within a day the muscle memory had set in and I could just reach around and touch everything without having to look, which I thought was great. But for me, the number one thing is when I'm in a vehicle and I'm on a long drive, I want my tunes. And the way how I could fine-tune the bass, the treble, the mid-range, and tune exactly where that sound was coming from. And then having the audio jack to plug things in and have my music player playing and the AC adapter right here to have it charged and running all the time was amazing. I was sad to let it go. I really was. I wanted it for much longer. It was such a pleasure to drive. If I had a job where I was driving or had a job that required a truck, I think this would be one of my top choices. It's a highly recommend, I would say, for me.